How's it going, everyone? I'm Roy,
Boyle here.
and today, the Dad Life podcast, we're gonna talk about the power of showing up for your kids. And what does that mean to you, Boyo?
It's being there, being
Okay,
present, being involved in their lives.
okay. So very first question is: are you showing your kids how to express themselves?
Yes and no.
Okay, tell us more.
Yes, in a way, as in they need to speak their mind,
Mm-hmm.
get it off their chest. But at the same time, I tell them not to, so that they don't seem like a weak person.
Mm, okay,
Like, don't share your emotions.
okay,
Don't share how you feel, because then that's gonna make you weak. Like, you want that image to be like a tough person, so you don't get bullied.
yeah,
But then again, I bully them myself.
yeah. Well, I mean, we all do, right? The way I show my kids how to express themselves is to, yes, be freely, speak freely of how they feel. However, emotions, right? If you love someone, care about someone, show it.
Yeah.
If you don't show it, right? Like that's one thing I do want them to
Don't put
to
that face, that Fuchi face. Like,
yeah, no, exactly, right? Because again, like you just mentioned, as growing up, you get a title,
yeah,
right? You don't want to be labeled a titled that, right?
of course.
So I want our kids to be positive, energetic, right? Loving, and if they dislike you, like they're just not gonna acknowledge you.
Yeah,
Like
of
that's
course.
one thing I want make sure to have because there's no room for that. There's no room for that, and you know, and as soon as you express it even more, then more negativity comes in, right? And that's one thing I do tell my kids is love more, show your faith, hope, gratitude, positivity. Um, all the negativity stuff, like hold off on that. Don't, come home and tell us,
Yeah,
right? And especially express it to God. Always express it to God, good and the bad. It's just in public, like, let's show the positivity and the movement forward versus, someone being negative or just that itself as far as making an issue
yeah.
when it shouldn't. So now another thing is about, do you share your stories and struggles with your kids?
Do I share? No.
You don't. Okay, tell us why.
Uh, I don't know. Just not. I don't share with them. I tell them like little bits and pieces and like little things that we've been through, but share my stories and struggles. No, I don't.
No.
They've never asked.
No, of course, that.
I mean, they've never asked. I never felt like it was important to tell them.
Okay. No, well, that's funny. There's two different dads, two different stories, two different outcomes. We still went through our own uh,
Struggles.
struggles, frustration, stress, and all that. How and my wife does tell our kids little stories here and there, like, hey, a few years back, like we didn't have any cable. Like, hey, a few
Yeah.
years back, we were struggling here. Like, be grateful in that perspective, right? Be grateful for getting these chips. Like that's how she explains it to them, which I am happy that she does because I do want them to at least have a sense of what we worked so hard for to
Yeah.
be where we are now.
Build
One
that
thing,
foundation.
yeah, because one thing that yesterday, for me personally, you and your family and my family being together at Hibachi, like seeing the kids' reaction, like that was a priceless moment because we gave them that
Yeah.
experience, right? And that's something that I want to make sure, like, hey, years back we couldn't have done this,
No.
so it is something for me that I do like sharing some stories, not everything, some stories, some struggles, so they can at least be a little bit more grateful of what we're doing now.
Humbles them a little bit.
It just keeps us grounded,
Yeah.
right? So that's for me as far as sharing stories and struggles with my kid. Keep it minimal, but also like keeping them humble. Now, how do you balance faith, work, and family while you're still going through your personal things?
It's tough, man. It's tough nowadays. Like Gotta hit the gym in the mornings.
Yes.
You
Yes.
gotta hit the gym early in the morning, clear your mind. I mean, gym in the morning is gonna set your tone for the day.
Yes.
You know, if you don't gym in the morning, you're sluggish all day. You can't focus. You're like dragging throughout the day. But I mean, it's hard to balance everything. Sometimes you need your alone time. You need to do things on your own. Go golfing, go for a drive, or just go out with the family. Clear your
Mm.
mind.
Well,
You
that,
know?
that that is sometimes, we, like, for me personally, how do I balance faith, work, and family? And you're 100% right on, as far as having a routine in the morning, right? Going
Yeah.
to the gym, waking up early, because you wake up early, you pray and meditate. For me personally, I pray and meditate, and then I go to the gym. So going to the gym for 30, 45 minutes, then coming back allows me to have a good cleanse, but but I'm alive again. Like, in that, I'm ready to go. I'm
It's like
ready
a
to
reset.
go. Yes, the rejoice of breathing again, because it opens up your lungs. It breathes. It helps you to breathe. So that's one thing I will always advise any father or any parent is try to do. If you're the main person, like, try to do your morning routine. So important. Do not wait until the afternoon. That's one thing I did.
Oh yeah.
That's one he learned,
It
right.
doesn't function right. It's not the same. You lose that family time with your kids.
And what I shared you a video, right? Like, the morning routine is so important, because if you go work out after you work, you're taking away time from your family.
Mm-hmm.
And which is so powerful and so true, because you experienced that, right?
Yeah,
Going,
you may not see it as like they're kids. No, like your kids want all the time they can with you. You know,
yeah. And
tomorrow's not promised. They never know. You're gonna still be here tomorrow.
so that's why, like, working in the morning allows you, as the man of the house, to be mentally, physically, and spiritually right. So whenever your kids wake up, your wife wakes up, anything, they're able to receive you a little bit better. Also, you receive them better, and you're ready to go because you had your time. And now, throughout the whole day, you're putting in work and doing what needs to be done. And now when you see them in the afternoons, like, you have time. You're not in a rush to go gym or do whatever you got to do. And then also working hard, and then afterwards to go to the gym, dude,
You have
that's
no
that
energy.
that that's a lot. That's a lot. And
I think that's why a lot of people fail going to the gym in the
to,
afternoons because they got no energy. They're just so drained out.
yeah, and eliminates things from you doing something, right? Because,
That energy carries on to the kids. Like, oh, dad, let's go do this. Oh, I'm tired.
yeah,
Or
and
I'm this. Or I'm that. It's like, the kids start looking at you like, when aren't you tired?
yeah, exactly. You're always tired,
Yeah.
right? So that's one thing we will always adjust. However, the biggest thing for you is find that time to allow you to be right, and makes you smile, and, hey, I did something better than nothing. But start small, right? You don't go to the gym, that's fine. Go do 5 minutes of walk or something, and then as you build the habit and the routine and everything, then it starts getting okay. Now let's add 10 minutes. Now let's add 15. It's just only going to get better. However, guess what? Even though you don't know, your kids and your wife or your partner is always looking.
Always.
Always. So they know what you're doing. Even though you wake up and they're still asleep, they know. They wake up and, like, where's dad?
Yeah.
Oh, he went to go work out. He's praying, or he's doing something in the morning. So they are learning from you. So just know, even though you think they're not watching, they're
Start
watching.
watching.
If you think they're not listening, they're listening.
Yeah.
So always, again, we are not perfect. So we may say some dumb things. However, at the end of the day, we do our very best to stay positive, motivate people, and be grateful for where we are now. And that's one thing I will have everyone do, is just start a new chapter with the positive side. Positive, 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 regardless of who's in your life. If there's other people in your life that are not being positive, then, hey,
Cut them out.
cut them out, or start, like, not gonna talk to them anymore. I'm gonna talk to this other person more because they're being positive.
Yeah.
And that's so damn important. Your family deserves you to be more positive. And There's a lot of negativity in this world.
A lot.
We'll get to that next video. What is the do you have any other advice that you have for them?
No, just continue doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. As you may seem that you're not, but you are. I mean, your kids are looking up to you. Just keep on pushing through. I mean, one day, one bad day, it's not the end of the world. We all have bad days. I have bad days. He has bad
Amen.
days. Like, I mean, just don't let it get to you. Don't quit on yourself.
And if you ever feel like that, you can always reach out to Boy
Of
and I,
course.
and that's what we're here for. It's just to make sure that we as fathers, fatherhood, right, that life, we all here as a community to support and encourage each other because we all been there. So at the end of the day, God is first.
Yes,
Go
sir.
to Him, and He's the one that can lead you. He's the one leading us, and at the end of the day, our life has been better now that we put Him first.
Mhm.
So have a blessed week, everyone. Take care.